Welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Los Angeles facing Los Angeles. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Steven Jackson is out there with Wallace. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Yao. And it's Harden in a two-guard. Shoots from 12. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's McGrady. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. McGrady's got his team on the board to start the game for Los Angeles. Here's Johnson. Kicks it to Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
The drive by LeBron. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time. You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Now here's Westbrook. Walton with the ball. From 11 feet away. Bank shot, no good. Outside Jackson. It's tipped. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Here we go, one-on-one. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
Got that one up quick.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And right off the bat, Greg, it looks like that A game is exactly what he brought.
Pass to Love. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Johnson dishes to Jackson. Back to Johnson. Passes to Yao. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Johnson. Dishes to Harden. Back to Johnson. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here's Johnson. Shot from the inbound. And the layup falls. Johnson's got his second basket.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Hardaway hits them both. Los Angeles trails by 7. Johnson draws the double. Harden outside. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
That's for sure. Always want to get into that early rhythm and get the defense on its heels, and that way you open up your full repertoire of offensive options.
Out to Wade. Tries yet again. It's taken away by Wallace. Harden with it. Wade.
Talk about bringing the heat, the thunder, and the lightning on that pound.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Count that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Johnson kicks to Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Los Angeles on top as they wrap up the first quarter on a 14-6 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Steph Curry. Jackson is out there with Wallace. Then there's McCollum.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Los Angeles making a switch here. McGrady's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee comes in for Ben Wallace. And Ori's subbed in for Jackson.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
McGrady against McCollum. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard. You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Outside Curry. Down low. It's stolen by Hill. McGrady passes to Fredette. Now the feed to Worthy. Cams the 12-footer.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Walton's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Love comes in for James Worthy. LeBron, he's checked in for Hill. And Russell Westbrook has subbed in for Fredette. Yao checked in for Los Angeles. James Harden comes in for C.J. McCollum. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Harden hits them both.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
LeBron dishes to Walton. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And good that time.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Westbrook against Curry. Here's Yao. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Los Angeles with some changes. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Jackson comes in for Horry. And it's C.J. McCollum in for James Harden. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Curry's shot is off. Los Angeles trails by 7. The dish to Love. Feeds to James. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
It's stolen by McGrady. Love kicks to McGrady. Unloads from 13. And he hits the jump shot. McGrady's got 5 now.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Jackson kicks to Curry. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Rodman, he's checked in for Love. Pierce comes in for James. Wade, he's checked in for McGrady. Hardaway is subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And they're running. Here's Hardaway. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both. Los Angeles leading by 9. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. And Wade sends it back. And they get it back. Rodman grabs the miss.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Timeout, timeout. Start it.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
They're committing an awful lot of fouls, and most of them are unproductive. You don't want to let guys get easy layups, I understand that, but this could turn into a parade to the foul line.
Johnson attacking. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
Another gap.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Yao playing well. He has 8 points and a block.
They've got Walton.
Timeout.
Russell Westbrook out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Los Angeles making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Los Angeles on D. They trail by 11. Johnson against Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson passes to Johnson. The high post shot. And that one goes long.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
LeBron with the bucket.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson. Los Angeles trails by 10. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Johnson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Johnson's got 10.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Johnson. He's got 10 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
James dishes to Love. To the middle. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's McGrady. The kick out to Walton. James wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 11. Johnson up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And Walton kicks to Love. Walton the pass to Love. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
And, Greg, if they continue to make those kinds of mistakes, then this game could turn even more south on them, and sour.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Walton. Hill comes in for McGrady. And it's Jimmer Fredette in for Russell Westbrook.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
LeBron, good.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Johnson outside. Picked by Yao. Johnson dishes to Yao. And finished off by Yao.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
It's Jackson with the drive. And Yao slams it in.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And finished off by Yao.
You know, Kevin, that's another nice play by a guy who didn't come into this game expecting to produce a whole lot.
Los Angeles calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Yao Ming.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Love. Pierce comes in for LeBron. Wade, he's checked in for Grant Hill. And Hardaway is subbed in for Jimmer Fredette. Los Angeles leading by 18. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Wade. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Los Angeles, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Steph Curry's checked in for Johnson. And he sinks the second. And here is Los Angeles now. Outside Curry.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Los Angeles on D. 17-point game. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
Pass to Wade. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on C.J. McCollum. For Los Angeles, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. Both shots good from the stripe. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Curry. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
It's been a solid outing for Curry. He has 8 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. McCollum kicks to Curry. Five to shoot. Rejected by Pierce. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Wade with the ball. Such a wide open look. Hardaway has got 6. 6 seconds left to play in the third. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. With 1 on the clock. The shot, no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Los Angeles leads by 17. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got McCollum. JaVale McGee is out there with Horry. And it's Francis in at the 1 spot. Los Angeles leading by 17. Keeps it alive. McGee against Westbrook. And a wide open look for McCollum. Drills the 3-pointer. McCollum's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Los Angeles. Here's Walton. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact. Crisp pass into the paint.
And here is Los Angeles now. Just over a minute played here in the fourth.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position. Oh, he got him. Gorgeous reverse.
Here.
Ooh. That's how you attack. Wow.
Oh, man. my.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Love comes in for Paul Pierce. And LeBron's subbed in for James Worthy. Los Angeles leading by 19. Outside Curry. To the paint. The rebound by Walton.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
The first one falls. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line. What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Rebound, Love.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Westbrook against Curry. To the inside. Walton with the steal. Los Angeles trails by 17. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to James.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Wade, he's checked in for Los Angeles. There's a screen. That's tipped. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Westbrook throws it down.
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Here's LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside Curry. Harden outside. Shot clock at 6. And the jam by Harden.
You just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on a limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Walton. Worthy comes in for Kevin Love. Hill, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Fredette in for Russell Westbrook. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Here is Harden. Outside for Curry. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Harden against Wade. Shot clock at 5. Fires, high post, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Worthy, the pass to Fredette. Back to Worthy. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
So it's